I like to take things here and make it a little bigger, 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 a little bigger, and the next thing you know, you're making big, long, full swings. Okay? If you can't hit the ball solid here, guess what? You're not going to hit it solid here. Now, if it means that we have to practice more of these, then we practice more of these, and then we experiment with these. And then we go back and practice these, and we experiment more, and see if we start to see something blending into that bigger area. Right? But a lot of the fundamentals are going to be the same. We may change the ball a little bit as far as where we're placing it. But for the most part, we want to make sure that everybody understands how the motions move, where you place them, and then moving the swing bigger and bigger and bigger. That make sense to everybody? Okay, so one of the things I'm going to talk about at the beginning is going to be where to place the golf ball. Now, I'm going to talk about general terms, full swing stuff here. So anytime we have a full swing, if you have a club that is an 8-iron, 9-iron pitching wedge, or any sand wedge or anything like that, we're going to place that ball dead in the middle of your stance. Okay? So depending on how you set up, you might flare a toe here, flare a toe there, and we'll talk about it individually. But when you look down at the middle of your stance, we're going to be looking at a spot that's in between your heels. All right? If you hit a 7, 6, or 5-iron, we're going to go one ball forward of that. Forward's always a little closer to the hole. If you have a fairway wood, anything off the ground, a hybrid, 2 balls left of center.
So the hybrid, let's say you're shooting a 5 hybrid, which you've also got a 5-iron. The 5-iron would be the second ball, the middle ball. The hybrid is always one ball, even though it's the same.
Because they're usually a little different instrument. Okay? And then if you hit any wood off the tee, especially a driver, 3 balls forward of center, or just about inside left foot or left heel. Now, that's going to be everybody's blueprint to start with for the next 3 days. We may find that Bev hits the ball better with that. We may find that Gene hits it better just like this. And then we may find that Jerry hits it better somewhere there. But guess what? We all have to start somewhere, and we're going to start with that right there. Okay? Periodically throughout the next 3 days, these ball positions will get messed up. So I may walk back behind you or something like that, and you guys were practicing some full swings, and you're going to be hitting your wedge right back here. Okay? Well, I have a taser that I got, so if things just get bad, I just kind of lance you like that, and that's going to be my way of letting you know that things aren't set up the way they need to be. Okay? I'm a big question asker of my students. So if I have to say, hey, where's that ball position? We just want to make sure that everybody is set up for success, because where you place that ball is going to lead to that. Okay? Does that make sense to everybody? Okay. Now, the first shot we're going to start with is a chip shot. Does anybody know what a chip shot is?
Something less than full swing.
Okay. Lower.
Not a pitch.
Not a pitch. Okay, he knows what it's not. It's not a pitch. Bev?
High. If you're in the sand.
Okay. Okay, so we got 3 people, 3 totally different views. Okay? Chip shot is a putting motion with a lofted club. It is typically slightly off the green. You're no more usually than about 8 steps from the green, and it's a shot that will look something like this. Okay? A pitch shot would look more like, okay? Now here's the big helpful hint right here. Chipping is a putting motion with a lofted club, which means you're going to do a lot of the same things with putting that you will do with chipping. Good putters are usually good chippers. Bad chippers are usually bad putters. So we're going to work on trying to make sure some of those things are directly connected. And when we connect them, then we can get the motion going for everybody. Okay, does that make sense? Now,